bedtime. I didn't get much done today, but I've been feeling kind of blah. My hair is a hot freaking mess. It's for all bedtime. I've been feeling kind of blah lately with stitching and sewing and everything. It's not that I don't have stuff to do, because I have a ton of stuff to do. So I pulled out Halloween Quaker and I started it. I kitted this up a couple of videos ago, and I did a center start on this as well. Who is this person? Who am I? And that is all I have. I don't, oh shoot, see, I lost it already. I started it. That is my teeny tiny start. I did a center start. I'm stitching this on Be Stitch Me's Fall in 16 count, and the reason I did a center start on this one is because the fabric shrunk. She has on here that it's 18 by 21, and when I measured it, it's actually smaller than that. But I had this happen before when I stitched on a piece of her fabric and the measurements were way off. And when I messaged her and asked her about it, she says that those are the sizes that she cuts them to before she dyes it. So pre-dye is 18 by 21. Then she dyes it and it shrinks. We all know that it shrinks, except that you're not losing any boxes. You're not losing any of the stitches. What is going on with my light? Let me clean it. That has to be better, right? Okay, so she said you're not losing any of the stitching, that it's the same size, just a little smaller, which is why I decided to do a center start, because if it's not 18 by 21 and I build my borders off of 18 by 21, then I might not have enough room. And this pattern is small enough to, not small enough, but it's easy enough to do a center start without getting confused. So the center is actually in between this motif and the tip of the moon, and so it's easy enough for me to count over to the tip of the moon. And I started on the bottom here and started on her shoes. This is probably the most boring motif out of the whole thing, because the white is Classic Colorworks bamboo, and honestly, it's just, it feels like white DMC. It doesn't even feel like the over dyed Classic Colorworks. It just feels like white DMC, which I have a feeling it might be. I don't know. And then the witch is 310 for the most part. And then, oh yeah, the witch is all 310. And so I think it said that you need several skeins of 310 in here. 2 skeins of 310, and then it says 3 to 4 skeins of Blackbird, Black Coffee, and 2 skeins of Smoke if you're stitching 2/2 on a 30, 32, or 14 count, which is weird, because if you're stitching 2/2 on a 32 count, then that would include 16 count as well. But then it says that you need that many skeins for 14 count, and 16 count is smaller. So I don't know. This is 16 count, but it's more like 18 count with the shrinkage, which is perfect. It's going to be a good size. This is like about a fat quarter. So I'm pretty pleased with it. I thought originally the size was going to be a lot bigger, but no. Oh no, I keep screwing with this needle. I don't know why lately. Everything, oh my god, has been getting caught in my wedding ring. And this is freaking, there we go, I got it. Did it unthread? Oh, almost. I tell you, today's not the day. Anyway, I have 2 finals. I'm in the middle of my Spanish final. It's got a save for later feature. And so I saved it for later because it was hard. And then, still no dice on the printer. I don't know when my ink is going to be here. I tracked it this morning and it was saying that it wasn't picked up. But I did get a text from FedEx earlier saying that I was going to have a package delivered in 2 days on Thursday. And so I think that might be the ink, but I'm not sure. I don't know what the deal is. And that is pretty much it. I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything else. Oh, I signed up for the Witchy Stitcher cards. Oh, I showed you guys. I sent those out already. Amy, I'm going to drop your boxes off tomorrow. I was going to take them today, but I didn't have time. And that's it. That's pretty much it, you guys. So, yeah, this is going to be the shortest one ever from these things, which is fine because I planned them to be between 6 and 10 minutes, and all of them are longer than 10 minutes. I think I was clocking in at like between 11 and 12 minutes for like a bunch in a row. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I will get this up tomorrow for you guys. I'm putting them up the day after. So I posted 2 today because I was a day behind, because on my daughter's birthday I had recorded but I didn't put it up. I completely forgot to publish it. So today I put 2 and then they're just a day off. And then I think maybe like to wrap it up, I think I'm going to try to go all the way to the 31st. And so I think maybe to wrap it up on that day, I'll post 2 that day as well. So I don't know. I'm going to have to get a couple of videos stocked for Christmas because I know I'm going to be busy Christmas Eve and Christmas Day probably. And I don't know if I'm going to have time to record. And so I think I'm going to just pre-record some videos for those days, like maybe some whip and chats or maybe some tags or something, and just have those set for those days so I don't fall behind, because I'd really like to achieve the whole month. So anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later.